So I actually have something to update you all on. Tomorrow at 10 o'clock I have an appointment to see a psychiatrist at a hospital in Liverpool, and it's worth an update, I think, after my long absence off YouTube, which has been kind of due to the fact that this year has been really shit for me. It hasn't been easy at all. My anxiety got to a point where it was just absolutely unbearable. But a month ago, I went back to my doctor, well, my new doctor in Liverpool, who is amazing. I basically told her everything about having anxiety and coming to Liverpool, and that my depression was getting worse. And we had a very long discussion about my issues with gender, which I haven't actually experienced with a doctor before, because every doctor I've been to with it before has kind of pussyfooted around it and was like, right, well, we need to deal with the anxiety and the depression first before we deal with the gender thing. But the gender thing is so integral to the anxiety and the depression, I don't know why they didn't want to talk about it. But this doctor, who is just amazing, has talked to me about the possibility of seeing a psychiatrist, which I'm doing tomorrow, and I'll get more onto that in a bit later. We also discussed the possibility of going to a gender clinic on the NHS, which for me, I think the nearest one is Leeds. So we've talked about that. But to get onto the main event of this video, about a month ago, she asked me if it would be worth her writing a referral to see a psychiatrist, because I told her that I have been in counselling for this with my university welfare team, but because they're a university welfare team, they don't have the resources or the medical and professional people in place to deal specifically with what I'm going through. But they were great with like the anxiety and the depression thing, but the gender issues they weren't so keyed up on. So I said, yeah, that's absolutely fine. So she sent her referral, but I never received a letter back, and we thought it was just them being, oh, we haven't received anything. Whereas 2 days ago, I got a phone call off Liverpool Hospital asking if I was attending a psychiatric appointment for tomorrow, Friday the 10th, and I was like, didn't even know I had an appointment. And so, oh no, yeah, 10 o'clock, we'd like you to come down to the Broad Green Hospital and see you. So that's kind of very short notice. So short notice I don't have anyone to go with, which I'm really nervous about, but I'm seeing a psychiatrist, which is quite a big step forward for me, because really the only medical thing that I've had so far is just medication, which is helping. But really I'm not exactly sure what to expect. I have been like googling things and asking people who have been to psychiatrists what exactly happens, and my understanding of what is going to happen tomorrow is it's just an initial assessment, and basically whoever I go to see is going to take down a detailed like history and background of my physical background and my mental and issues, which is obviously the gender thing. But I'm not exactly sure what's going to happen afterwards. I don't know if from there I get referred on to a gender clinic, or if from there I get given some therapy to deal with the anxiety, or both. I'm not exactly sure. So if any of you out there who are watching this have been down this route of seeing a psychiatrist and then being referred on to a gender clinic or whatever, if you could leave like a comment or message me or anything to explain it a bit better, because this has all happened so fast. I'm not exactly sure what I'm doing. I'm just kind of going along with what people are saying. So yeah, that's that's happening, which is a bit scary. And it's made me think a hell of a lot more about what I want to do with regards to transition. Because originally I never thought that I would be in this place this quickly. I mean, it's been 4 years since I kind of realised what was going on with me personally, but whether or not I wanted to start hormones or whether or not I wanted to have surgery never really crossed my mind. I never really thought about it seriously until now, so we will see what happens tomorrow, I suppose. I'll just go from there. Another thing that's also worth updating is this year I kind of looked for support from more of a family point. I got in contact with my cousin, who does know about me being trans. I've told her before and she's absolutely fine with it. She's really supportive. And so I went to go and see her and we had a really, really long chat about everything. And she's going to be completely by my side 100%, or every step of the way, whatever I decide to do, which I'm really grateful for. But we also discussed coming out to my mum and my family, which I have a feeling, and I have had a feeling all year, is going to be either this summer or this autumn, which scares the living daylights out of me and I don't really like thinking about, but it's kind of getting to a point now where I think it has to be done, especially if things are really moving forward with going to a gender clinic and actually thinking about transition. So I think possibly this year. It's a really scary thought, but I'm not sure how I'm going to do it. We haven't really discussed it in great detail. We just kind of went through what I could do and how we think they might take it, and then steps to like what happens if worst case scenario happens and all that jazz. So yes, they are my main updates, and I will let you know how tomorrow goes and what the next step is. So watch this space basically. So yeah, any you guys have any things that you could tell me, brilliant. Okay, right, cheers, bye.